4 walls, a roof, and a floor. That's what most of us would call a house. But this house is so much more. This is a place families call home when they're fighting for the life of a child. This is a peaceful space where families can stay together and retreat during times of extreme stress. This house is a lifeline for families who have to travel a great distance for treatment and may be struggling to survive financially in the face of a frightening medical crisis. This is the Ronald McDonald House of Fort Lauderdale, a core program of Ronald McDonald House Charities. Its purpose is to provide a home away from home for families with a critically ill child. Today, Operation Build is taking on part of the charity's mission as our own, to renovate this house and in the process, tell the stories of some families whose experiences resonate here. Helping a child fight a serious illness takes a huge emotional and financial toll on a family. Many times, the best care isn't available near home, and that fact alone can make a desperate situation so much worse. The Ronald McDonald House welcomes those families with open arms, offering a place to gather together, stay strong, and stay as long as needed, near essential medical facilities at little or no cost.
Well, our story started in Philadelphia. Fred Hill was a tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles, and unfortunately his daughter was sick, and they were staying in the hospital. And he got frustrated having to sleep in the hospital, how uncomfortable it was. And with the help of Audrey Evans, they came up with the idea of having a house where families could stay with their children, keep the family together. McDonald's heard about it. Ed Renzi, our regional president in Philadelphia, heard about it and fell in love with the concept and said, we want to get involved. And we did a fundraiser selling Shamrock Shakes, and the money was raised, and we opened up our first Ronald McDonald House in Philadelphia.
Soraya, tell me about what the Ronald McDonald House Charities are all about.
Well, our mission is to improve the health and well-being of children. And since 1974, we have been doing that all over the world.
The houses in particular, I mean, one of the greatest things, we pulled up here today, and it's directly located in the middle of, what, 5 hospitals?
Well, we're actually affiliated right now with one particular hospital, and that's the beauty of it. We really want to be right there, so there's no issues for the families when it comes to transportation. We want to be right there so they can be close to their child and focus on their child.
That's great. Yeah, and tell me more about that, because I know what you guys are really known for is giving families a home away from home, to have that support, to be close to their children. Tell me a little about that and why it's so helpful for families.
Well, you know, the house concept started with one child, one family, and then it was brought up to the community for their support. It is known, you know, by studies that we have done that when a child knows that their parents are focused on their condition, the child heals better.
Wow.
That they know that the parents have no worries. Mm-hmm. So once we focus on that, everything else comes along.
The first South Florida facility opened here in 1982 with the help of local McDonald's owners and operators, the medical community, and the community at large.
My father, Angel, helped open the first Ronald McDonald House in Miami in 1983. And in the late 80s, I got involved. I was a treasurer of Ronald McDonald House of Miami, and just fell in love with our charity, and I've been here ever since. Now I'm the president of Ronald McDonald House Charities of South Florida, and we have 2 houses here in South Florida, hopefully with our 3rd coming soon.
The slogan for this Fort Lauderdale house, together is the best place to be. We here at Operation Build are thrilled to be together with these amazing people to renovate this deserving house. We're going to start with a full kitchen makeover. Floors, walls, shelving, the works. So stay with us. Since 1974, 347 Ronald McDonald houses have been built in 38 countries and regions. Up to now, we've given the kitchen and dining areas of the Ronald McDonald House in Fort Lauderdale a fresh coat of paint, some new window treatments, some high-tech shelving, and we've updated the plumbing. This floor is looking incredible. Wow. Obviously, I have Lisa here from Floor & Decor, and you two know each other really well.
Yes, we do.
So tell me about the process of selecting this floor.
So I went to the Floor & Decor showroom and met with Lisa, and first of all, that showroom is amazing. They have so many selections of tile, stone, glass, marble, wood. Like, there was so much to choose from, and working with Lisa was great because she made it easy to choose this beautiful floor.
I love it. So tell me about the floor that we selected.
Well, we decided to go with a product called AquaGuard, which is exclusive to Floor & Decor. There's a couple reasons why we decided to go with this flooring, and one of them is it's water resistant. That's probably the biggest reason.
Huge.
We also thought that this floor would get a lot of use. A lot of
Yes.
people walking back and forth over it, and it handles very well. It's an extremely durable floor,
That's
as
great.
well as it's simple to clean.
Yes.
And based on our short timeline, it's really easy to install.
Yeah, that's one of the things I loved about this. You know, when I heard about this flooring, we obviously have such a short time period to get a massive project done. And this is a big renovation, so I love that we just install right over the existing floor. It looks incredible, it looks seamless, and it makes it feel warm and inviting like an actual home versus a cafeteria.
It really does. It's a
great.
great flooring.
I think the best part too is that Floor & Decor has so many products in stock. So again, with our short timeline, we were able to get something that we can get out here right away and install as soon as possible, and that's huge.
Massive. So tell me about the company as well.
Well, our stores are, an average store is about 80,000 square feet.
Wow.
We carry over 1 million square feet of in-stock, high-quality flooring in all of our locations. We offer free designer services, so for the do-it-yourselfer or for your pro customer, you know, you could come in, talk to a designer, and really get some design help.
That's great.
We also have an excellent decorative department where there's a lot of inspiration. So you can go in there and really not have an idea of what you're looking for and kind of come up with a really good idea of what you want to take home with you.
Oh, that's huge. I know that's big for me because I'm one of those people, I like to see something and get inspired by that and then run with it from that.
There's so many beautiful vignettes in the store, and it really does help. And then you have everything located sort of close by and you know where to find it.
Yeah, we also have you know, free design services, as I said, but you can also work with our pro services desk. So if you're a pro, like yourself, you can go in and talk to a pro associate that will take specific care of your needs while you're at the store.
Makes things so much easier.
So much easier.
Totally. And now let's talk about this great tile that we have for the column because that's so in style right now. It's going to really freshen up this whole room and make it feel modern. So tell me about that.
Yeah, well, this happens to be a glass tile that we selected. We have over 240 different options in glass tile alone. There's several different sizes, shapes, lots of different colors for you to choose from. And you can, again, take it with you that day, as well as travertine, marble, just about anything that you need. We even have sinks, glass sinks that match our glass tile. So you can really accessorize
Almost
and
one-stop shop.
you can complete, exactly, you can complete your whole purchase while at Floor & Decor.
I love that. Now I know for this particular tile we got a sheet so that the install was easier, but you can do it tile by tile, brick by brick.
Absolutely. We have up to 12 by 24 glass tiles. So pretty big square footage.
Yeah.
You can do it really anywhere in your home. You shower, you backsplash, it just looks incredible.
Great. Well, I am so excited to finish this because obviously we have so much work to do. So let's get on out of here. But before we do, I want to really, truly thank you for being a part of this project. This is such a worthy cause and we couldn't do it without you, so thank you.
We are so thankful to have the opportunity. We assort our stores based on the regionality. So what's going on in that particular area, and being part of a great cause like this really makes us feel great about what we're doing. So thank you.
Yeah, of course. They're going to love this. And
Yes.
I can't wait. So let's let them finish the floor. We'll let the boys get back to work so that we can get to this reveal.
Great.
Awesome.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Chris.
What I love about Floor & Decor is that they provide a huge array of tile and flooring for all of your projects, but at an affordable price point.
Laminate flooring was introduced to the U.S. in 1994. Today, more than 750 million square meters are installed worldwide every year. This room really looks incredible.
Yeah, it's a huge turnaround.
I know, I don't even remember what it looked like before.
It's a distant memory. I'm glad we had help because there's so much work to be done here, and the volunteers were just phenomenal.
Yeah, they did such a great job with the paint, and everything looks so beautiful.
Yes.
All right, you think the girls will be excited?
They'll be in here. They'll break the door down if we let them in shortly. So.
Okay, Elena, bring them on in.
Come on in.
What do you think? Doesn't it look beautiful?
Oh my goodness! Look at this!
I know, yeah, did you see this?
Well, we really obviously wanted to make it a bright and fun space for you guys. So I used blues and fresh greens. We used these gorgeous colors from Color House paint on the walls. And then to add to that, a little fun wallpaper as you see over there. And that's from Walls Need Love. They also made these really fun decals that you're gonna see all over the room. The letters Dine on that wall, all of that. And then, of course, this gorgeous floor and the mosaic on the column, which is really the jewelry and the accent of the whole room. And that's all from Floor and Decor. They provided all of this beautiful product for us.
This has been a team effort.
It sure
Great
has.
Team
to
effort.
everybody.
It's the finest dining room in South Florida.
I think so.
It is.
Well, the kitchen and the dining room are such an important place because it's where all the families come to gather. It's where they share their stories after a tough day. So we wanted to make it feel welcoming and warm, but also inviting and fun.
Yes. And you exactly did that.
Yes.
And we just absolutely love it. So we're so thankful for that.
Oh,
Yes.
great. Well,
It is beautiful. It's perfect.
and we made it for a high traffic area, so it's water resistant and all of that good stuff, so you don't have to worry about the maintenance of it, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah, so mission accomplished?
Yes.
I love it. All right.
Yes.
Well, for those of you at home, be sure to tune into our next show where we take on part 2 of this amazing Ronald McDonald House makeover here in Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, thank you. And we want to, can I give you a hug?
Oh, double hug, triple hug.
That's what I'm talking about.